Hey everybody, this is Justin Branham from MasterFiddle.com, and we're in our Tune Challenge lesson here where we learn a new tune each week for 2022. This is week number 8, and we're going to do I Don't Love Nobody in the key of A. That's a classic fiddle rag, and it was requested. Each month I open up for requests for tune lessons. I have one lesson, or sometimes two if there's 5 Fridays in the month, where I put out a poll based on requests, and people can vote on the poll, and the winner of the poll gets the lesson. So the winner this month was I Don't Love Nobody in the key of A, and it's also played in the key of C a lot, and it's based on a really old song by the same name. And the melody for that song, it's a little different than the fiddle version most people are used to hearing, but if you go listen to it, you can look up I Don't Love Nobody, and Bob Wills actually recorded a version of it that's very similar to the more vocal-oriented melody. But most people are used to the fiddle version, which is kind of transformed a little bit and gone the way in a melody that maybe suits the fiddle a little bit better, and also some of the keys that it's played in. So it's a really old tune, and it's been played in old-time string bands and bluegrass bands, and Doc Watson, flat picker, used to play it all the time, and of course fiddle contests, which are the most famous, and people like Mark O'Connor and Randy Howard played it a lot. And Dick Barrett, an older fiddle player from Texas, who was kind of one of the first big contest players to come out of there and sort of hit the national contest scene. That was kind of one of his trademark tunes, and was actually mentioned by the people who requested it. So I've got the two basic parts, and what I would present is a good bass melody version to learn, and then I've got a improvised solo after that for your more advanced players. So this is going to be more of an intermediate level tune to work on. The first part could be more beginner intermediate, but definitely not a straight up beginner tune. Don't worry though, next week we'll get back into some more really easy beginner stuff with the basic melody that I teach. So let's take a look at the first part, and as always, if you're a subscriber on the website, you can slow the video down just like you can on YouTube. There's a gear shift button at the bottom of the screen. Just hit that. It'll give you some options. You can also go to the Resources tab right underneath the video player to download the sheet music and tablature, which is extremely detailed. It has all of the fingerings and all of the bowings that I teach by ear in the lessons. So if you're more of a visual learner, you might want to print that out. And I also have an audio track of me playing the tune with the guitar, just the guitar, and then both of those slowed down to half speed. So make sure you get those resources if you're a subscriber. And also remember, if you're taking part in this tune challenge, send in your requests for tunes. You can start now, and we'll start from March. The next request that I get will go towards that poll, and I'll keep all of those and put them in the poll at the end of next month for the next tune lesson that is an open challenge. So here we go. Without further ado, here's our first phrase in the key of A. That's our first long phrase. Second finger on the A string, a C sharp and open E on a down bow, to fourth finger on the A string and open E. So that's a unison. Up bow, first finger on the E string, an F sharp to open E. So those two were slurred on an up bow. Then a low second finger on the E string, that's a G natural, blue note in this key. First finger F sharp, open E. First finger A string, a B note. Second finger A string, a C sharp. First finger E string, an F sharp, open E. And then we're going to do a 3-note slur on an up bow here. This is second finger on the A string, a C sharp, to a high first finger, a B sharp or C natural, back to C sharp. So that was 3 on an up bow. Open A on a down bow, first finger D string. So let's play that first half. Next half, second finger on the D string.